All right, my name is Hiram Shelton, and this is my video on spousal privileges. The main privileges for a married couple are the marital communications privilege and the spousal testimonial privilege. So first I want to talk about the importance of marriage. So this is a bracelet that I got from my girlfriend. It means a lot to her, it means a lot to me. And it kind of represents how much I like her as a person, but it means nothing in a court of law. And what does matter in a court of law is a wedding ring and the actual documentation of that and what that means in terms of a couple in society as a married bond, and they have to stand together. And so the privilege allows that this bond of marriage keeps people from hurting their relationship by testifying against one another. And so for marital communications privilege, in both civil and criminal cases, a married couple is privileged. They have the privilege to not testify if the communication is intended to be private and it's made in reliance on the sanctity of marriage. So even if, in this case, even if the marriage is terminated because of divorce or death, this privilege could still be asserted. Whereas with a spousal testimonial privilege, if it can definitely be, the privilege can be waived as long as one of the spouses no longer wants to use that privilege. But for marital privileges, there are three main things that keep that will automatically waive the privilege. The first one is that the private communication is revealed to a third party. The second is that one spouse is suing the other, most likely in a divorce. And the third one is when the spouse is charged with a crime against the other spouse or their children. So those automatically will go above the rights to a privilege, and it makes sense. It can be difficult in all cases to actually waive the privilege. There are some jurisdictions where even if the one spouse would like to testify against their spouse, they are kept from doing so. But in most cases, just the desire to testify against their spouse, it is allowed, and it really depends on the lawyers, it depends on the judge, and it can be different from case to case. But yeah, it's really interesting to look into this. I use the Cornell Law School, and I will put those in my notes. Thanks for listening.